How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to play Tired of Being Alone as recorded by Al Green on guitar. This is a funky song that uses a descending chord progression, so we're going to start on a C and then go to a C major 7 and a C7, and what we're doing is just moving one note within the chord. I'm going to break it all down for you step by step and show you all the sections, so when you're done with this lesson you'll be able to go and play right along with the original recording. But before we get started, I want to hook you up with something right away. At the first link down below, you can get my guitar training series. If you're interested in learning blues guitar, rock guitar, funk, country, R&B, fingerstyle, I've got some awesome content for you on my website, johnmaclennan.com, and you can get some exclusive videos at the first link down below that come with tabs and sheet music. So if you get value out of my lessons here on YouTube, you're going to get a ton more value out of these free videos. So check it out at the first link down below, and with that said, let's break this song down. Let's break down how to play Tired of Being Alone as recorded by Al Green on guitar. We're going to start off in the key of C, and the song kind of moves back and forth between the same chord progression in the key of C and then taking it up a whole step and playing the same chord progression in the key of D. So we're going to start off with a 4-bar intro and use some standard R&B chords. Here's what it sounds like. 3 and 4 and... So we've got a 4-bar chord progression to start for our intro, and we're going to play a C bar chord. And this is up here on the 3rd fret. And I would recommend playing these closed position chords. You could, of course, just play like a C like this if you want an acoustic version. But here I'm going to play on electric the bar chord here, C, on the 3rd fret. So that's 3, 5, 5, 5. And then we're going to walk down this note on the 3rd string. It's going to drop down to the 4th fret, and that's going to become a C major 7 chord, which is 3, 5, 4, 5. Then we're going to walk it down again. This is a very common chord progression, and make it now a C7, a C dominant 7. So that's going to be 3, 5, 3, 5. And then we go to A minor. So altogether, C, 2, 3, 4, C major 7, 2, 3, 4, C7, 2, 3, 4, A minor. Now, each chord is lasting 4 counts, and for the first few chords, I may sort of do like an arpeggiation, like, and kind of pick the individual notes of the chord. And then when I get to that A minor, I'm going to do this rhythm that we hear throughout. It's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's 2 eighth notes, 1 and, then rest, then the and of 2, and then beat 4. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So then we get the verse, and that's where I'm so tired of being alone, the vocal comes in. And just one other thing on that intro, there is like multiple guitars. So there's another guitar on top going like, you know, one's doing, and then the other one's going. A little double stop, kind of classic R&B or Jimi Hendrix style lick here. So that's going on top of that chord progression. Then the verse starts. I'm so tired of being alone, or the vocal comes in. And we're going to play the exact same thing, but we're going to add 1 extra bar of A7 to what we just played. So we're going to be on that A minor, and then we'll switch to A7 like this, which I'm just using my index finger to play the A chord. And then my 3rd finger goes on the 3rd fret there of the 1st string. And so that's going to sound like this. Here's where the vocal comes in. 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that's a 5-bar phrase. Then we do the exact same thing a whole step higher. So this is another great reason to use bar chords, is you can just easily play the same shape, but just move it up 2 frets. So that's gonna go D, D major 7, D7. Now here, instead of playing A minor, we're like an open position chord, we're gonna have to bar that up. So that's gonna be 2, 4, 4, 3. And here I'll do that same rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I'm gonna bar up this A7 chord. So I'm gonna do that like this. So it's like my standard bar chord, but then I'm gonna reach up with my pinky here. It's like an A shape. I'm gonna reach up with my pinky and grab the 5th fret on the 1st string. So that's gonna go like this. D, D major 7, D7, B minor, B7. Then we have one other section, a little interlude here, and this is G to A. We're gonna go 2 beats each, like this. So you do that 3 times, so it's basically like 1 and 2 and switch and 2, back to G, and then the 3rd time. Then we go back to G, and I like to use this G7 here. Just sounds like it fits the recording nicely. So that's your standard bar chord shape here. This is what I'm playing. 3, 5, 5, 4, 3, 3. That's my movable E shape chord. Now I'm gonna bring my pinky out here and grab the 6th fret on the 2nd string. And that becomes a G7 chord. So we're gonna play 2 bars of that, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're gonna play a 2/4 bar. So that's just like 1, 2, so just 2 extra beats. And you can keep the 8th notes going, so it'd be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and intro, or back to the C progression rather. So it's basically back to the verse, you know? Then up. So this whole little interlude section coming out of, we did the chord progression in the key of D, B minor, B7, and then we go 1, 2, and 3, 3 times. Then hang on the G7 for 2 bars and 2 beats. 1, 2, verse. Do everything again. Key of D. Back to the interlude. Two 4-bar, 1, 2. Okay, now the second time we play this, we go to the ending, which is just a vamp. It's a 4-bar chord progression, and it's like the intro, but it is a whole step up. So it's really the first 4 chords of this D part, like D, D major 7, D7, B minor. And that's how it just fades out doing that chord progression. Have fun practicing Tired of Being Alone as recorded by Al Green on guitar. Make sure to go and play this along with the recording, and that's really going to help you get the feel and just put it all together. Before you go, don't forget to get access to my free guitar training series. Again, if you get value out of my lessons here on YouTube, you're going to get a ton more value out of this free content at the first link down below. As always, leave any song requests in the comments. Thank you so much for your support here on the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.